Hi there, it's Susan for SusanWinter.net. Thanks for joining me today. I want to address a very specific transit, a time for you that is what I call between hope and despair. Actually, my real terminology is called the thrashing period because it's this horrible, uncomfortable journey of time when you've met somebody or you are with somebody, but you're hoping it's going to move forward and you're unsettled. It's either that you think a breakup is coming and your partner has said, yeah, I'm not so sure, let me just think about this, or that you've met somebody that you're really keen on, or you've been seeing somebody and they don't get back to you and you're wondering, are they going to ghost me? It's where there's an obvious break in the pattern, there's an upset, and you don't have their answer yet. And you want them. It's excruciating. I gotta be honest. That's why I call it the thrashing period. It's like, oh. And you know at the other side there will be a definitive answer. But it's painful. And it is, I think, made worse in part by this beautiful thing that all of us need called hope. And this is when I say, this is when hope can be harmful. You know, hope is something that without that, we couldn't get through the day. We couldn't get through our life if we didn't imagine things were going to get better. So it's good to be optimistic, positive, and hopeful. There are times in a relationship where we don't want to see what's happening, where our worst fears are slowly being confirmed and we're just praying, praying, praying. You know, it reminds me of an election where the one candidate thinks they're losing and they're just holding out till the last minute before, they concede and say, they're just hoping for this miracle, that there's going to be a batch of votes that are coming their way. And it's that moment where you're trying to tell yourself that there's more hope coming, and you're going over all the positive reasons why, yes, this should be working, and you're wonderful, and it's so great, and you want it so much, and you don't have your resolution yet. And, we've all been there, right? So this time period, if you are there now, between hoping for the best, praying, and not knowing the fate of your relationship, all I can say to you is put a time limit on it. I've known some people that have waited, and I mean for way too long, thinking it's going to turn. I'm not saying jump the gun, don't blow up the bridge. We've had these discussions before. I'm just saying there's a time when you have to concede, and it's not happening. They ghosted you, they sent some kind of vague text message that you really clearly understand is, hey, yeah, I'm going to be gone for the next 4 months, or whatever, I'm going to Morocco. Something that they're getting rid of you. Okay, so it's hard. Remember, everybody has had this moment. Maybe even not romantically, maybe waiting for the job they wanted, the audition for the play or the movie or the part they wanted. We've all been at a point where we're waiting a medical diagnosis. And there's hoping for the best, there's fearing what we don't want to hear, and then there is the outcome. All I can say to you is when it comes to love, resolution will be your friend, okay? Resolution allows us to rebuild. Resolution may give you the answer that you prayed for. Your partner may come back and say, yeah, I was really terrified. So all I know is that this little transit, as uncomfortable as it is that small corridor between what you knew existed and where you're going to next. And if you don't get the outcome that you've wanted, you at least have resolution. And we want resolution. I know it sounds negative, but we want it even when it doesn't go our way, because that's the foundation that we will build our new life from. And life does go on because we have this thing called hope. Thank you so much, Susan Winter for SusanWinter.net. Thank you for writing me with questions. And the things that I know that you want to see in these videos. Thank you, all of those of you who have consulted with me. Just such a pleasure to meet you. Those of you who have contacted me on Magnify, that's awesome, for your last minute questions. Thank you very much. I appreciate you coming to my channel. Bye-bye now.